Hello, I'm Valerie Holman.
And I'm Sarah Perea. We are a part of your ColoRockstars family, and we are going to talk to you about Hostess coaching today.
Yeah, so Hostess coaching, really what that means is just building a relationship with your hostess, making sure she has the tools that she needs so that you both have a successful party.
That's right. And gals, it's really important to have a system to track your hostess. So one idea that you can have is have a hostess information sheet. This is simply a sheet that has her contact information and some steps that you're going to be taking during the hostess coaching process. You might organize those in a binder chronologically and check off as you're going through some of those steps. Another way to do that is to have all of those hostess coaching steps kind of on a list inside of your Premier calendar, and just be referring to it and checking in on your hostesses several times a week by opening your calendar, looking at your list of things that you need to do to successfully hostess coach her until you're really familiar with the hostess coaching process.
Yep. So there's about 5 ways that you can really hostess coach. One of them is, the first one is meet and greet. So that's where you first meet her at another jewelry show. And really what is essential on this one is getting her on your calendar. So we're going to just show you what that could look like because sometimes people have excuses for why they don't want to pencil in a date. So Sarah is going to be the potential hostess, the solid hostess, and I'm the jewelry lady. So we'll go through that. So Sarah, I'm so excited to meet you tonight, and I know you had a huge long list here.
Yes.
Let me help you earn that for free because I know you can't buy it all tonight.
Well, I would love to, but I don't have my calendar with me tonight.
Oh, nuts. You weren't planning on hosting? That is not a big deal at all. So I have my calendar here, and I actually really only use pencil on my calendar. So let's go ahead and choose a date. We'll pencil it in. If we need to adjust it, we can. How's that sound?
Yeah.
All right. So I typically work my businesses Thursdays and Saturdays. What works for you?
Oh, I can't do Thursdays because kids always have karate on Thursdays.
Okay, let's do Saturday. Do you like mornings or afternoons better?
Probably afternoons, yeah, just because like karate in the morning.
Okay, sounds good. So let's look at the February dates. Do any of these look like they would work for you?
Can't do the second week. I might be able to do the first week though.
Okay, so I think that's at February 2nd. So let's do that. I've got a calendar here for you. I'm going to write February 2nd, and we said afternoon.
Yes, please.
So let's do 3 o'clock. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
All right, so my contact information is on the back. Take this. Fall in love with the jewelry. Can't wait. If you get home and look at your calendar and February 2nd doesn't work, just shoot me a text and we'll look at new dates.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, gals. So just be sure, the step number 2, here we go, is stay in touch with her. So what I like to do about 6 to 8 weeks before her jewelry show, I send her a postcard with my family, and this is a 4x6 photo I printed at the drugstore. Has a blank box at the bottom where I can put the date of her jewelry show. On the back of the card, I'm splitting it down the middle. I'm writing a note on the back that says, I'm so excited for the party, and then I'll be in contact at this time. So maybe in a couple weeks. I'm addressing it with her address over here and putting a postcard stamp on that and putting it in the mail. So I find that by sending that little reminder, it really helps to give my hostess kind of a buffer time if she's forgotten about our jewelry show. That gives her 6 to 8 weeks before her party to be reminded about it, and then she's not going to be surprised in a few weeks when she hears from me. So I'm always sending that. Be sure kind of at this 4 to 5 week mark before her show that you send her a save the date. You can create something like that on Pic Collage digitally and send that over to your hostess. Your Premier mom can also help connect you with different pre-made images so that you're not spending a lot of time to make images. I also like to keep it easy on myself by sending my hostesses the same exact notes. I'm sending Holly Hostess the same note that I'm sending Valerie Hostess. And I keep those notes stored in the notes section of my phone. So when I'm sending her that save the date 4 to 5 weeks out, I might say something like this. Hey Holly, this is Sarah Perea, your jewelry lady. Here's a save the date for your jewelry show, which is just around the corner. I'm so excited for your party because Premier just released a new collection. Is there a good time in the next couple of days I can drop off your hostess packet and share a little information with you? I only need about 5 minutes. I'm also attaching a tool that I use to help build a guest list. This helps you think of women in different categories. A good rule of thumb is no one is ever offended by an invitation. I'm so excited to help you earn a bunch of free jewelry. So girls, that's what I'm sending every single hostess. And if there's not a brand new collection coming out, just make up something that you're excited to share with her. Maybe you have a new piece of jewelry on your table that you know she's going to love that you can mention to her, or create a special of your own that you want to share with her. So send that 4 to 5 weeks out.
Perfect. Step 3, interact. What that really means is hostess coaching in person. So about 3 weeks before the show, you're going to set up a time to go and meet with your hostess in person, like the note said, where you're sharing that the packet. This is going to just be where she's at. So if she's needing to run to the grocery store after work, do it in the parking lot. You only really need 5 minutes. With that, we're going to just show you what you want in your packet. Oh, sorry.
Digital image.
Digital image. Thank you.
Yep.
2 days before the show, you meet with her, you're going to send her a digital image. What that is it's going to be the invitation that she can proofread for you, and that has all of her information. You print those out. That's going to be in your package. You're going to have a catalog, which is over there. One of these 40 guests in 4 minutes. You sent her one of those in the text as well. Some outside order forms. And if you use one, a hostess tic-tac-toe sheet. You can hostess coach her in 2 different ways. You could do that with your tic-tac-toe, or you can use your envelope that Premier gives you. It has all of the steps here. And if you just run through all of those boxes, really what you want to emphasize with her is to get all of her invitations out, to over-invite, and to gather outside orders. And that's really just successful hostess coaching.
Awesome. Okay, and gals, next step is going to be to date your hostess, okay? So what this is going to look like is maybe 2 weeks or so before, so you've already hostess coached her for 5 minutes in person, and then 2 weeks before, create an event on your personal website so that for her friends have a bling link to be able to shop the jewelry even if they can't make it in person. You're going to share that with your hostess and encourage her to share it with her guest that can't attend the show. 1 week before, encourage her to keep on inviting and sharing. A lot of times women don't make decisions on whether they can attend or not attend events until the last minute anyways, and so can encourage her that even if it's a week out, to go back through her guest list and still keep inviting the week of. The week of her party, create and send her a digital reminder that she can send her friends. You can do this on Pic Collage, and there's lots of available images out there. 2 days before, ask her how many guests she's expecting and tidy up any last minute details, including what time you plan to arrive that night to set up the jewelry.
That's good. Okay, last step is to end on a strong note. And what that means is you do your hostess checkout sheet with the hostess at the end of the show. I have these in 6x9 envelopes in my checkout binder, just ready to go. Then I gather all of the information in the manila envelope, and I have this ready to give to her. What it does is it goes through how much her retail is, what she's earned in free jewelry, and how many half-price items she's earned as well. It also has at the bottom a list, some slots where she can write some names of anybody who she's going to send that bling link to after the show. So I always just say who isn't here, who we were planning on, who got sick and couldn't come, who couldn't come initially, and didn't get you an outside order beforehand. All of those things. Really what you want to emphasize here, well, first of all, you want to be excited. No matter how much free jewelry she's earning, you want her party to be the most exciting thing ever, because she wants free bling. Free jewelry is so exciting for her. So if you're just excited, and even if she doesn't quite reach the $200 in retail, just emphasize that she can turn it around, just share that bling link, and just be excited and positive the whole time, even if nobody came to her show. Just really, we're here to bless women with free jewelry. And then I also really emphasize the half price items. I reiterate what that means, that they get to double dip with it adding to their retail, retail, and I encourage her, if she's not going to use all of her free or her half price items, to give them away to guests who were come and were eyeballing something that they didn't quite get, because what that does is it helps her get more free jewelry, and it also helps you with your retail numbers, so that when we're earning those awards through Premier and free jewelry and things, your retail is higher that way.
Gals, remember, your hostess is going to mirror your commitment. So make sure that you give her the best service, because you're going to see an increase in attendance, in retail, and she's going to see an increase in her free jewelry. So good luck in the hostess coaching process, and be sure to ask your Premier Mom if you have any other questions.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Happy party.